Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, you are welcome to Rajagutra Model College online class 2020. I think you're fine at this moment. Due to emergency level of COVID-19, I'd like to give the space of online class for the subject of accounting. This class is applicable for class 9 business studies and 11 business studies. Also for class 10 business studies and 12 business studies students. Dear students, at first you have to take your accounting practice copy for writing my whole speech. Now we can start our accounting. For the class of 11 business studies, we can start our accounting first paper. You know, 2 papers are related in this class, but in the class of 9 only accounting. Today's special lecture for the chapter 1 in class 11 business studies. It has 3 parts. First part is introduction to accounting. Second part, transaction. Third part, that is account. This speech is presented by me, that is Mahmoud Hussain. Acronym is MHN, Senior Lecturer, Department of Accounting, English Medium Morning Shift, Rajagutra Model College, Dhaka. Okay, dear students, welcome to again online class for the subject of accounting for the English version students. At first, you have to know introduction to accounting. You know, accounting is the process by starting with the various financial activities of a person or an institution, that is, expenses paid, receive income, purchase and sale of assets, buying and selling of goods, received from debtors, and paying to creditors, etc., are correctly recorded in different books of accounts and determine their actual result after a certain period. In accounting, the economic transactions of a business are recorded, classified, and summarized. So the financial position of a business can be ascertained, which will lead towards taking proper decisions. The knowledge of accounting can be used to prepare different types of statements and reports to identify the financial condition of a firm. Accounting is that knowledge which helps us to record, classify, and summarize the financial transactions that is eventually helpful to determine the overall financial condition of a person or an institution. Okay, now you are watching the basic concept of accounting. In my slide, the history of accounting is as old as the history of human civilization. Accounting started on the very day on which the human beings started living in caves. Modern accounting came into being in the 15th century in the year 1494. An Italian priest, mathematician and philosopher, Luca Pacioli by name, felt the necessity of specific principles for maintaining accounts, and in 1494 included a section on accounting in his book entitled Summa de Arithmetica Geometrica Proportionalita. In this section, he explained the basic principles of double entry system of bookkeeping. The present system of keeping account was first introduced in the city of Venice in Italy in 1494. I repeat again, the present system of keeping account was first introduced in the city of Venice in Italy in 1494. The main task of accounting is to keep record of all financial transactions of different persons and business institutions of society in a definite and systematic manner in their book. Accounting is called the language of business. Accounting is called the information science. Accounting is the path of accountability. Accounting is an aid to management. Okay, dear students, I think you have written in your accounting practice copy what the basic concept of accounting, that is introduction to accounting. Now, at the end of this chapter, we will be able to learn first one, basic concept of accounting. Second one, objectives, importance, advantages and disadvantages of accounting. Third one, users of accounting information and functions of accounting. Number 4, events and transactions identification, document used in transaction. Number 5, effect on accounting equation, very important items. Number 6, accounts and its classification, another important topics. Number 5 and 6 have to solve for creative questions in this chapter. In this chapter, 3 parts are available. First one, introduction of accounting. Second one, transaction. Third one, accounts. Dear learners, now we can go for definition of accounting. You must write in your accounting practice copy the definition of accounting. In general sense, accounting is a subject which the various financial activities of a person or an organization can be correctly recorded in the books of accounts, and their actual result can be determined after a certain period. In broad sense, accounting is an information system that identifies, records, classifies, summarizes, analyzes and communicates the economic events of an organization to interested users. I repeat again, in broad sense, accounting is an information system that identifies, records, classifies, summarizes, analyzes and communicates the economic events of an organization to interested users. Besides this definition, according to accounting specialists and organizations, the first one is American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, that is AICPA. Accounting is the art of recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the result thereof. Number 2, Wagen, Caso and Kimmel. The famous definition, the renowned writers from accounting book, Wagen, Caso and Kimmel, Account Principles book. Accounting is a process of 3 activities: identifying, recording and communicating economic events of an information. In other words, accounting is an information system that identifies, records and communicates the economic events of an organization to interested users. File and lesson according to accounting is the art of recording, classifying, reporting, and interpreting the financial data of an organization. Dear students, that's all for definition of accounting. Now we can go for objectives of accounting. There is purpose of accounting. There are 15 subjects of accounting in current level. First one, proper recording of transactions. Number 2, determination of financial result. Third one, determination of financial position. Number 4, supplied financial information. Number 5, helping to management to take decision. Number 6, prevention of defalcation of money. Number 7, control of expenditure. Number 8, keeping accounts cash balance. Number 9, determination of amount of debtors and creditors, that is receivable and payable amount. Number 10, testing the arithmetical accuracy, that is trial balance. Number 11, settlement of daily dues and accruals or outstandings or payables and receivables. Number 12, role of accounting in creating sense of values and accountability. Number 13, tax and VAT fixation. Number 14, budget preparation. Number 15, control of assets and liabilities. Dear learners, now I can discuss the objectives of accounting from the first one to last one. Without proper recording of transactions, it is not possible to know the financial result and condition of a firm. Therefore, the foremost objective of accounting is to record the transactions properly into the books of accounts. Second one of the main objectives of accounting is to ascertain financial result and financial position. It is possible to locate the motion of a business through identifying the profit and loss. Recording all the incomes and expenses properly, the profit and loss of a firm can be determined. The complete picture of financial condition can be seen by calculating the assets, liabilities, and owner's equity of a firm. Reducing cost or control of expenditure can optimize the objectives of a business. Accounting helps to record the expenses properly and thus helps reducing cost. Accounting has no alternatives in controlling the fraud and forgery of a business firm. With proper recording of accounts, we can resist and control fraud and forgery. That is prevention of defalcation of money. Helps in informing financial condition to interested group and thus takes correct decision. Number 7, control expenditure already said. Financial information of the previous year helps in taking proper steps by making comparative study and helps analyze the ups and downs. Next one, determines the source of internal and external flow of money of various service-oriented non-profit organizations like schools, colleges, hospitals, clubs, and societies and ascertain their accounts balance. Tax and VAT fixation. Government accumulates revenue through collecting tax, VAT, duties, and contributes to different regular and development areas. The role of accounting is great in managing smooth functions of government. Besides, the books of accounts and related documents are useful to a firm in many ways. that is for taking loan from a bank or money lending organization, fixing the sales price of a product, identifying future activities, etc. The necessity of accounting is very much essential for keeping a fine, disciplined, and thrifty or frugal life. Without keeping accounts properly, the pros and cons of an organization can never be identified. Keeping records properly ensures the controlling of cost and wastage of a firm and thus attain financial solvency. My dear students, that's all for objectives of accounting. Now I can go for users of accounting information. You are watching in my slide. The first one is internal users, second one is external users. Totally 3 users are related to internal users. First one, owner. Second one, management or manager. Third one is internal auditors. Accountants prepare books of accounts and other necessary documents. The owner as well as the manager and internal auditors try to identify profit and loss and financial condition from this statement. So future course of action can be ascertained. External users, investors, loan givers, government, creditors, employer, employees and workers, labor association, trade association, external auditors, consumers, economists, researcher, stock exchange and public. Before granting loans to the recipient organization, the credit providers analyze its financial conditions, whether it might be able to pay back the loan or not. Another one, concerned authority of the government might look into the accounts and check whether organizations pay their tariff, taxes and VAT and for taking necessary measures. Before allowing credit sales, the creditors always want to ensure that the recipients are in a financial state of paying back the due amount. This can only be possible by seeing the records of accounts. Workers and officers of organization take the assistance of the financial statement to know and have their benefits from the profit of the organization. Dear learners, I think you are listening my speech very attentively, and we are written in your practice copy for the whole lecture for the chapter 1, that is part 1, introduction of accounting and different topics. Now I can go role of accounting in creating a sense of value and accountability. Value is the combination of long-term beliefs, thought, concept, and perception that unite a specific standard that helps people accepting the right and ignoring the wrong. Accounting helps creating value perception in the following manner. Number 1, development of honesty and responsibility. If accounting methods are followed properly while keeping accounts, corruption, fraud, and misappropriation of assets could be kept under control, thus ensuring clarity in keeping accounts. Over the years, it also develops the responsibility of the concerned people. Number 2, debt repayment consciousness. Accounting plays a vital role in removing the mentality of becoming a defaulter of loan repayment. Therefore, it instills value perception of not becoming a defaulter, creating religious sense of value. Proper use of God-gifted resources and reducing unnecessary cost are part of religious value. If accounts are kept properly, the concept of cut your coat according to your cloth can hence be practiced in both individual as well as institutional life. To be responsible towards society and state, the main sources of income of government are VAT, customs, excise and income tax, etc. By utilizing the concept of accounting, accounts are recorded properly, hence the dodging of tax pay tendency reduces. Number 5. To prevent fraud and forgery. If proper accounts are kept, the chances of fraud and forgery among the officers and the staffs reduces at a substantial amount because of punishment and disrepute. As such, they become cautious of misappropriation of funds and reduce anomaly. Loving students, I hope you have listened very carefully the discussion of accounting, that is role of accounting in creating sense value. Now we can discuss role of accounting in accountability. If a specific responsibility is assigned to a single person, he will only remain responsible for that job. Remaining responsible to a third party means accountability. I repeat again, remaining responsible to a third party means accountability. The role of accounting is described in keeping this accountability into action. First, on internal accountability of the firm. In a modern decentralized system, people are empowered to deal with their income, expense, and investment so that they may focus and concentrate in accumulating results to their higher authority for answering their various queries. B. Accountability towards owners, creditors, and investors. People involved in bookkeeping and management of a firm must make sure that the prepared statement gives a clean fan picture of the invested amount and the profit earned is in line with the invested profit. If found otherwise regarding economic accountability, there can be a case of great anarchy in every economic and non-economic affair. Number C. Accountability towards government. Concerned authorities of the government have legal right to see whether government rules are being followed properly or not in any institution. The need to see whether government tax, VAT, and duties are being paid accordingly. Keeping books of accounts properly ensures such accountability. Dear learners, this is the role of accounting in creating a sense of value and accountability. Now we can go for some important elaborations of chapter 1, that is part 1. Number 1, GAF, GAAP, that is generally accepted accounting principles. The elaboration of GAAP, generally accepted accounting principles. Second one, IASC, International Accounting Standard Committee. Number 3, AAA, that is AAA, American Accounting Association. Number 4, FASB, Financial Accounting Standard Board. Number 5, FCA, that is Fellow of Certain Accountant. 6, FCMA, Fellow of Cost and Management Accountant. Number 7, AICPA, American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Number 7, ECR, Electronic Cash Register. Number 8, ATM, Automated Teller Machine. Number 9, ICB, Investment Corporation of Bangladesh. Number 10, IAS, International Accounting Standard, etc. elaborations for this chapter. Dear students, now you can summary for this lecture. The concept of accounting, definition of accounting, objectives of accounting, users of accounting information, the role of accounting in creating sense of value and accountability. The definition of accounting is what you can say at this moment. Accounting is information system that identifies, records, classifies, summarizes, analyzes, and communicates the economic events of an organization to interested users. This is the perfect definition of accounting. Another important questions, that is the principal object of accounting. This answer is recording of transaction in sequential way. Another important objectives to determine the financial result and financial position. Okay, dear learners, I think you have understood the full lecture of the related of introduction of accounting. That's all for being today. Allah Hafiz.